Hey, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. All the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and in truth. This is your brother Tamayan from GMS Toronto coming at you with another video. Today's video, as you can see, is about this Memphis DJ Slick Rick found decapitated at home. Right? And from what I've seen here, they're saying there's no foul play involved. I don't know how that's possible, but besides, unless there's an instrument around, like a guillotine, he just put his head in the guillotine, you know. But a lot of these guys are mixed up in a lot of things, own people, a lot of money, right? A lot of people in high places that that they rub the wrong way, right? But at the end of the day, ultimately, it's the judgment of the Lord, right? To go out like this, because the Lord is the one that He holds the instrument of death, you know. And you never know what way you rub the Lord, whether it be in this life, whether it be in the past life, right? We don't know. But this spirit was put in this body for this judgment, right? And a lot more of these people on this planet Earth is set for greater judgment than this, right? Because this is actually mentioned in the scriptures where men are going to get their heads chopped off, mainly the elect, right? Men that serve the Lord. But this is like a random Edomite, right? But he has a name or whatever. But this is another judgment going out. The Lord don't play, right? We see a lot of videos of people getting heads blown off, right? Heads chopped off. They're saying they don't even know how this guy got his head chopped off, but they're saying there's no foul play um, in the matter. So it says a local DJ in Memphis happens to have the same moniker as a very infamous or very famous rapper, go by the name of Slick Rick, right? Appears to have been murdered in a gruesome fashion via beheading, right? Appears to have. How the hell does it appears to have? Is that he's murdered or not? And the evidence shows his head's gone. Rick Buchanan, or Buchanan, otherwise known as Slick Rick in the area, no affiliation to the Slick Rick that we all know, was found dead Wednesday by his mother, who told Fox reporter Walter Murphy that he walked into his sibling's home and discovered he'd been decapitated. Right? Buchanan's sibling John relayed the horrifying incident to the outlet, saying, "I walked in and found him, and I just called 911." He goes on to describe exactly how he found him. John adds, "I thought his coat was up over his head, like it was cold, so or something. So I ran out, and then I ran back in. Then I realized it was something worse." Rick's brother goes on to explain Rick was still holding his keys in this state, and that his pants were pulled down. He also says his back door was ajar. So to say this is suspicious is an understatement. One other thing, Rick was actually shot during a robbery in Memphis in 2014, which he survived at the time. But John says he was never the same after that. Well, there be spirits out here, man. Spirits for judgment, spirits for vengeance, right? This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction. They pour their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Who is that? Yahweh Shemel Shai. Yahweh was the one that made these spirits, send them back on the planet Earth to be judged, right? In these bodies that we call chains, according to the scriptures, right? Let's get Ecclesiastes 12. Is it 12? Hold on. Ecclesiastes. Yeah, it should be Ecclesiastes 12. the scripture I'm looking for? Bear with me. I just woke up. Um, Scripture I'm looking for is I think it's 12. Should be 12. 12 and let me type it in. Ecclesiastes, come nigh wild beast, spirit of a man goes back to the Lord. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. And it says here, let's see what it says in the King James Version. Then shall the dust return unto the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. Right? That's what happens. You go back and get your judgment. And I also saw a place of judgment back in Ecclesiastes. Judgment under the sun. Right, Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Okay? So it says verse 17. And I said in mine heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time for every purpose and for every work. Right? So whatever this man did in his past life, he had to come back and reap what he sowed. All right? Or reap what he sowed. That's just how it works, you know? A so-called innocent man wouldn't get his head chopped off. who being born, being innocent. Let's go in Job. Oh, where was the righteous cut off, right? Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee for Salakia, whosoever perish being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Right? So no one's innocent. All judgment of the Lord. At the end of the day, the Lord's the one that create, and he's the one that destroys. Right? I create, I the Lord do all these things. Right? This is Isaiah 47 and 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So when you see people get these horrific judgment, it's of the Lord. And also, it's also what that person has done. Right? And also, the Lord might just want to just prove his work and just do it because he can. Shalom.